Hello, beautiful being. Welcome to Inner Dreams and welcome to your reading. I'm so grateful that you're taking time to tune in to see what messages are flowing in from Spirit for you. Ashe. Thank you, Divine. Alright, so we got Batman vibes in the house. I was drawn to this shirt because for the past 2 days, I kept thinking about a grappling hook. A grappling hook. And so I knew there was something there, and I asked Spirit, what is the significance of that? And what they brought through was that, okay, so there's air energy. You shoot it through the air. So with air, that's thought. So mental clarity, communication, and then you anchor yourself and you pull yourself up. So the message there is that Spirit is saying that you are going to receive clarity of mind, clarity of thought that allows you to anchor yourself and lift yourself up out of a current situation or something that you've been going through in the past that has seemed impossible to get out of or impossible to find your way through in a successful way. The energy of illusions, that's coming through. So if there have been illusions cast over your thought process, over your thought energy, over how you perceive something, you are going to receive clarity. And you're going to be able to pull yourself up out of that shady energy, okay? Whatever has been covered by illusion, you're going to see it clearly and lift yourself up out of a problem that you felt that you've been in for a while, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Batman came on through. All right, let's see what is coming through with this deck for you, beautiful being. All right, so we've got anxiety here, and card 18 is the moon card in the tarot. So you may have been feeling some anxiety here, but Divine says that the source of the anxiety has been hidden. You know, the moon card is the card of illusion, which is what I was just talking about. If you've been feeling anxiety, it's not yours. It belongs to someone else. It's someone who is projecting their thoughts, their wishes, their dreams, their hopes onto you. This is not your anxiety. It did not originate within you. Okay? So this is a part of the illusion. The illusion would have you say to yourself, oh, I'm so anxious, what's wrong? It's not you. The source is hidden though. Somebody else is sitting there biting their nails, thinking about you. And they're projecting their thoughts onto you because they are obsessed with you. There's something that they want to accomplish or achieve with you. That I feel that the anxiety is coming because they know that you want no parts of this, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. So it's crossed with door to value. So somebody's anxious because they see you as their jackpot. 414 on the timer. And this is card 31. 3 plus 1 is 4. This person wants a 4 of Wands with you. They want to unite with you. They can't get 4 of Swords. They can't heal. They can't rest because they are ridden with anxiety. One more, Spirit. Okay, they gave me 2 more. Yeah. So what they're trying to do is place or project a vibe of indecision deep within your third eye chakra. And that's the illusion. That's the illusion because of their anxiety about not being able to work with you, not being able to unite with you. And we'll take a look at why, okay? They want to project all sorts of negative vibes towards you that would make you indecisive. Because this person is already very aware that you want nothing to do with them. So they're hoping that their anxious energy will create some sort of change and have you open up to them, okay? With this sixth chakra, you can connect with Archangel Metatron, asking him to clear the energy of your third eye, asking him to protect it, or any archangel or spirit that you work with for protection, okay? But it would be very beneficial at this time to protect your third eye and your crown chakra, because there is someone who's trying to project negative energy towards you in order to change your perception of the world around you, and also in order to affect your decisions, okay? We've got scribe and addict. Addict has a very negative connotation, and that's what I'm being drawn to here. Compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over their inner spirit. Altering facts or plagiarizing others' work with this scribe card here. I'm definitely getting shadow energy here on the negative end of the spectrum. There's somebody who's pushing really hard against your will. And I'm picking up on that you have a very strong will, but it's peaceful because I see that blue color there. They're pushing up against the blue color. You come across very peaceful, but you ain't nobody's fool, okay? You ain't nobody's fool. And it looks like water waves there. It actually is. It's water. You may have a lot of water energy in your chart, but also you're very intuitive. You pick up on things. And so the reason why you have refused this person's presence in your life is because you know exactly who they are. You know exactly who they are. I just heard lights, camera, action. And the Oscar goes to... So this person may be a person who plays the role of whoever it is they want people to believe that they are. They put a lot of energy into presenting themselves in a certain light. That might even be their full-time job, doing things to fool people about who they really are, trying to hide their true identity. But with this water here, you know exactly who they are. You pick up on everything. And they're pushing back on your intuition, but your intuition is strong. Have you ever tried to push away a wave? Who's gonna win? Yemaya is gonna win, okay? The ocean is going to win, okay? Or you could say Poseidon, all right? But I work with Yemaya more than Poseidon, but I love them both. But yeah, either one would win over somebody who's trying to overtake those waves. So that's exactly what's gonna happen with this person who's addicted to your energy. So we've got the father card sticking up here. There could be a father wound behind all of this, okay? There could definitely be very deep parental wounds that are motivating this person to try to push beyond their limits. They don't understand the idea of a limit, but they don't push beyond limits in a way that's admirable, like working hard. This isn't a hard worker. Because anybody who alters facts and plagiarizes other people's work They're not a hard worker. They're lazy. They might even use AI to come up with things, okay? That's what I'm getting. They might try to, this could be a person who's tried to copy off of your work or plagiarize your work, plagiarize your style. They try to mimic you. They want to be you. And they may even use ChatGPT, some sort of AI software or program, to mimic your style, to seem more intelligent than they are. Let's keep these out. Huh. And right behind that, we've got saboteur and hero. This person wants to sabotage people in order to look like a hero. That's their goal. And they want to look like a pioneer. So here they are over here, being a copycat, a saboteur, trying to sabotage everything that you do. And they want to look like a hero doing it, and like a pioneer, like they're the first one to do it. But really, they just bite off of other people's work. What else from this deck does this beautiful being need to know? Victim. They want you to be a victim. They want to make you a victim. This person wants to, and I don't like this word, but that's what is coming through. They want to cripple you. So I feel like this person has a very disgusting vocabulary in the way that they talk about people, in the way that they describe people. I'm looking at my ring light. When they're in the light, in front of other people, like on stage, they try to talk like you. They try to present themselves like you. You're kind, you're intelligent, you're well-versed in whatever it is that you do or whatever it is that you create or share with the world. You have an exquisite take on things, a very profound view of the world. And so they do their best to mimic you. But it comes across very, 12:22 on the timer, it comes across very robotic when they do it. It comes across very like, you know when somebody's sugarcoating something and you can tell that they're sugarcoating it? 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. All is divinely aligned for you, and all is in divine timing and divine order for you. That's why this person is so enthralled by you. That's why they see you as their jackpot. You are the door to their value, so they think. And this is because this person has no inner value. They don't value anything about themselves because they don't put any true work or effort to do that. Okay? It's like a set. Their vessel, their life is like a set of a TV show, of a sitcom. You know, it's not actually a house. Like, okay, The Cosby Show. We 80s babies grew up looking at this house that we imagined was real, right? But then when they would pull the camera out and show the audience, all fake. That's what this person is like. People who are just so zoned in and only tuned in to their fake persona, they buy the bullshit. They buy it. They believe it. But if you zoom out, they would see what you've seen. And I know you've seen this person's truth because you are the intuitive eye that they're trying to push against, because they know that you have caught on to their game. Thank you, Divine. Please share whatever needs to come through for this beautiful being regarding this situation or conflict. Okay, we've got King of Wands. What's coming through for this beautiful being? We got, now it really came out on the fence, so I'm going to leave it on the fence. 10 of Cups. Knight of Swords reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Strength, Eight of Pentacles. Sun. So in the beginning of the spread, what we have is this person's energy. And it's kind of representative of like, okay, this is them trying to come through. If you look right here, we've got door to value. So they're trying to cross that threshold into your energy, which is represented by the Strength card, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Everything that you have worked for it. Everything that you have accomplished, you did it. And the way you did it was with these two frequencies right here. You had the strength to do it and the dedication to do it. You did not allow any of the bullshit that was around you to deter you to a point where you wouldn't get up and try again. You can dust it off and try again. I'm getting that song, okay? So you always had the energy to come back. You might have needed to take a break, take a breather, but you got your energy together. You connected with your divine power, your ancestors, your spirit allies, and you recharged your energy and came right back. And for that reason, you are here with the Sun. I'm getting the energy of freedom. Usually with this, immediately what I get is success and happiness. Yeah, there's that too. You have created a beautiful life for yourself. A beautiful world, realm for yourself. And anyone who aligns with you, anybody who you allow into your space, into your realm. How bright is the sun? When the sun is shining, unless there's shade, it hits everything. Okay? So that's the power of your energy, of your abundance. Anybody that you allow into your realm is going to reap the benefits of who you are and of the rays of your sun. And that's what this person knows. That's what this King of Wands, this Knight of Swords reversed knows. This person presents themselves as a King of Wands, as a leader, as a person sitting there on their throne. Now this could be a masculine or a feminine energy, but they try to present themselves as being in their masculine energy, where they are very strong in their leadership. There's fire energy here, where they're very passionate. This is what they present to the world. But I'm also getting that there is a lot of sexual energy here that this person tries to radiate. And they use this sort of as a method of glamour magic. It's a part of their facade. Okay? So this is what they share with the world in order to achieve a 10 of Cups. They want union. They want harmony. They want unity with other people. But this was on the fence. So is that really what they want? Or is that a part of their illusion? Remember, with the whole grappling hook thing, that's what Spirit is bringing you to. With this clarity, you're lifting yourself up out of anybody's illusion. This person's or anyone else's. So they come to you saying that they want 10 of Cups. They approach you saying, oh, I just want to connect with you. You know, I've been through so much. So with it being 10 of Cups, they're trying to connect with you through emotion. I also saw with that water, you're very intuitive, but you could radiate a lot of water energy of connection and harmony and empathy. So that's how they're trying to come at you. This person studies other people's actions, their thoughts. They try to delve deep into their psyche. They're sort of obsessed with this. And so they have observed you on many occasions. Hell, they have stalked you. So yes, they know a lot about you because they have invaded your privacy. So they know that you value connection and harmony And so that's the facade that they are trying to weave and share with you. Okay? They're building this whole facade, creating it, constructing it just for you. But this is the truth of this person. Knight of Swords reversed. They're very impulsive. They're very rude. They speak so negatively about anyone that they disagree with or that they are intimidated by. This person is extremely intimidated by you. And they hope, I'll turn it upside, right side up so you can see it, but they're in the reverse, okay? They hope to rush by you because truly they're in competition with you. Now, you can't compete with someone that you can't compare with. Like they don't compare to you. So they truly can't compete with you. There's nothing that they have worked for, that they have built, that is solid, that is true. Okay? Remember, they've created a TV sitcom set, but they haven't built an actual community or an actual home. They have built nothing on their own. But they have constructed the facade of many things. So they're hoping to compare to you and therefore be able to compete with you. But see, the difference here is that you're real. And everything that you have built is real. You see the difference here? They're so caught up in moving quickly, trying to get everything done just quickly, ride on by, get it done. That nothing that they do, you can't be on a horse riding full speed and build anything. But you can sit with your tools and meditate and calculate and create and then build something very successful. Yes, you can do that, and that's what you've done. That's the difference between the two of you. Okay? Now, this could apply to other people, especially for those of you who are in a work environment or in a community setting. This vibe could pertain to several people or a group of people, but in this reading specifically, one person is coming through. Now, with that 10 of Cups, there could be a community there. This person could have tried to infect the minds of many people in order to get them on board against you, to make all of these people think that they could compare to you and compete with you. Okay? But I'm getting specifically that this is coming from a person who presents themselves in the King of Wands energy. All right? So then where do we find ourselves now? This person, because of their impulsivity, because of their, what else is on here? Yeah, they're burned out, impulsive, no direction. So not only are they on a horse rushing everything, they don't even know where they're going. They don't even have a set path. All they know is that they want to conquer. They want to conquer something. They want to compete with you. But they don't even have any set goals. Their goal is just to win. Well, even if you're at war with someone, you're going to have a plan if you want to win. They don't have a plan. Okay, so then they find themselves in the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Exactly. They have no fortune. That's why I couldn't get it out. Look, bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, and negative phase. So they want to break a cycle. They want to break a cycle of poverty. They want to break a cycle of illusion. They would love to have something real in their world. But when you put forth no real effort, you get no real reward. And so that's where they find themselves. So they're hoping to cross the threshold of the door to your value, since they are pretty aware that nothing that they have built, since it's been built on a false foundation, is actually real and substantial. So they're hoping to work with you. But their plan here and this is coming through intuitively, their plan is to use glamour magic to come to you in a way that is very forceful, but also commendable. Okay? So they want to come to you as if they have some sort of prestige, some sort of dominion over something. Okay? They want to dress the part. They want to look the part. They have their resume. They have their whatever. Okay? That they've conjured up. Also, since conjured came through, this person is using a lot of negative energy, dark magic, to try to control your view of them. They know that they can't pull the wool over your eyes and fool you because you are intuitive and they're addicted to your energy, but they have to work really hard here to try to fight against your intuition. They know they can't do that. So they're using negative forces to try to get that done. And they want to benefit from your wealth. They want to benefit from the work that you have put into your, if you have a career, your career. If you have a creative endeavor, your creative endeavor. For some of you, they want in on your family life. With 10 of Cups coming through, they literally want control over your home. And so, if you're having certain thoughts about certain things or certain people in or around your home, check and make sure that you are receiving, that the thoughts that you're receiving are truly yours. With that third eye there, make sure that your third eye is cleansed and protected, and that you're checking to ensure that you're seeing clearly. Okay? What else can you tell us, Spirit, about this situation? What else does this beautiful being need to know? Ooh, let's keep shuffling. A couple of them were trying to get away. Okay, yeah, this person is coming in with CEO energy, just like the King of Wands. And all they have on their mind is how to gain off of your success. This is their quote-unquote bright idea. And they want to bank off of your work. Okay? So that's how they're presenting themselves. The only thing they will do is attempt to breadcrumb you. So anything that they present you with, no matter how glammed up it seems, no matter how impressive it seems, it has no value. All right? You don't do breadcrumbs. Okay? You might entertain a whole loaf, or you really deserve the whole damn bakery, but no crumbs. But that's all that they bring. So you're not even going to entertain that. This person has yet to do any bit of shadow work. They allow their shadows to rule their life, to rule their world. And that's how they're approaching you, is with a facade to hide their shadows, to mask their shadows. But you would see right through this. And all they want is a situationship. They don't want true relationship. For some of you, this is a person who's approaching you as a lover, as a love option. But the same thing stands. And what makes that even worse is that they're trying to present you with the idea of being with you in a relationship, but really all they want is to siphon your abundant energy. That's it. Situationship. That's as good as it gets with them. Plastic smiles. That's all they're coming with. Fake smiles. Fake all day. And I feel like that's a part of your resistance to this person, is that you pick up on that. You know a real smile from a fake smile. I feel like you're the kind of person where you can spot a fake smile from down the street. In fact, you might see people around you coming to you with these types of smiles, and you're just like, please don't. You start rolling the window up. Roll it. Look, I'm now telling my age, 44. You start putting the window up, right? You're like, don't even. You put your shades on. You put that window up. I don't even want to. I'm not slowing down to talk to you. Okay. You can do a plastic smile too, but you on the way out of there. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost as if you feel allergic to this sort of plastic lifestyle, the fakeness, the facade. You don't want it. You don't want any parts of it. And you would never involve yourself with a person like this because you don't enjoy their company. You don't enjoy their vibe. That's what this person doesn't understand, because they live in a false world. They don't care about what's real and what's fake because they're fake all day. You care because you are authentic and you have worked very hard to maintain a beautiful level of authenticity where you can be who you are and you can be in your environment and know that what's there, it might not be perfect, but it's real. Because you're not about to surround yourself with some fake shit. 3111 on the timer. That's like this person wants to build with you. 3, they might even want to use other people to do this. I keep getting that. I kept getting that with the 10 of Cups. This person is using the energy of other people to try to reel you in. It's not going to work because you peep their shit too. Spilled tea. Secrets exposed, gossip spreading, leaked information. Oops, it's out. Yeah. And that's exactly what's going to happen as this person continues to try to stay in your energy, because you can't help but speak the truth. And so if some tea is spilled about them, then the tea has been spilled. They need to get their damn mop and come and clean that shit up and leave you the fuck alone. Okay? Because it is what it is. You're not holding back on how you feel. You're not holding back on what you see and what you tune into, what you observe. This person cannot get around your intuition, yet they continue to try to get in your world. And honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. It's the fact that they can't get over on you, that they can't fool you, that almost the word titillate is coming to me. I don't really like using the word sometimes, but they are completely turned on. They're completely incensed by the fact that you do not allow them in. They love it because they don't see that as a boundary. They see that as a challenge. I'm getting like a bull. There could be some Taurus energy involved here somewhere, somehow. Maybe they have a lot of Taurus energy in their chart. Maybe you do. Or maybe one of these people that they're trying to use to work against you to wear you down so that you let them in has some Taurus energy in their chart. But there's a Taurus here somewhere. Or a person with lots of Taurus placements or heavy Taurus energy in their chart, because I see this bull that just keeps trying to charge and come in, you know? Oh, this one flipped. What is that? On red. Ignored messages. Waiting anxiously. No replies. Maybe they're just busy. No, you're not busy. You're annoyed. You don't want to be bothered. You might be sitting there just staring at the wall. But you would rather do that than communicate with this person. So they have been trying to comment. They might be commenting if you post online, commenting under fake pages. They might be communicating with you, calling from fake numbers, okay, fake accounts, getting other people to try to invade your world, all right? If you have a business, this person might be gathering other people to try to do very mischievous things and book something with you or try to steal something from you, from your business. All kinds of mischievous things that you can rebuke, okay? Rebuke them, block them, deny them of any bit of your energy because they don't deserve it. Also, a lot of times a person like this, because they are using dark energy that's been coming through, they would try to interact with you in any sort of way just so they can entangle themselves into your energy. All right? That's why you don't want to have anything to do with them. And also because you know it's not going anywhere. They never have good intentions. Okay? All right. Let's pull a couple of these and see what Spirit's saying. Thank you, Divine. What's coming through for this beautiful being? Okay. Catnip. Irresistible allure. I mean, I can't blame somebody for... You have allure. You're alluring. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You are all that. And they know that. You're like catnip. And this person feels like they can't get enough. But, you know, this goes beyond just them finding you alluring. They're obsessed. Okay? But yeah, you definitely have a beautiful allure. Distractions. Okay, so this person is trying to distract you from what truly matters in your life. They may be trying to take your attention away from what pays you. Okay? So beware of that. That's a part of that grappling hook imagery that came through. Pull yourself up out of any distractions. Lift yourself up out of that. You can actually visualize yourself lifting yourself up with a grappling hook, or being lifted by the divine, by some sort of angelic being, or whatever comes to your mind and resonates with you. Being lifted up out of a distracting energy, okay? Because that's what this person aims to do. Token. So this person wants to use you as their token, as someone who they can sort of use in order to flex. You know what I mean? They want to put you on their resume, so to speak. It might not be an actual resume, but they want to go around and be able to say, oh yeah, I work with them. Okay? They just want to flex off of your energy. That's it. Yeah, they're chasing clout. That's it. They're chasing clout. Okay. Oh, look at this. These two together. Chosen family and deep fake. So this person wants you to be their chosen family. They want you to choose them. In fact, this person, no matter if they are same gender or not same gender, it doesn't matter. This person has sexual feelings towards you. And they have a very deep attraction towards you. And they probably envision having a family with you. And for some of you, this person envisions that as a means to bind you to them. This person may want to have a child with you in order to always be in your life. Okay? So they want to set a trap. And it's a deep fake type situation, because they make something appear as if someone said it or did it, but they didn't. So they may be doing this for themselves. They may run their video footage through AI to make it look like they've done something that they haven't actually done. Or they may have done this with your video footage or with your voice. This person may have tampered with something that you created. Okay? Let's get a couple of these. Thank you, Spirit. What's coming through for this beautiful being? All right, so Divine says to protect your sleep. Also, protect your sleep energy. Don't just get more sleep, but protect your sleep energy, because this person might be doing work in order to try to access your dreams, okay? So one of the best ways to do this, to protect your sleep energy, is to play healing frequency, very high frequency music at night. And you can cleanse your thought energy before you go to sleep. Don't go to sleep with something toxic on TV or looking at something toxic on your phone. Always allow your thoughts to be high vibe as you go into your sleep state. You can protect or anoint your crown chakra before you go to bed at night. Yeah, you can take a spiritual bath before you go to bed. You can put a crystal on your night table. Okay, I love pyrite. Pyrite is amazing. And snowflake obsidian. Those are my two favorite, and I use them together. Excellent, excellent. Lapis lazuli is also great because it's the truth stone, so it's going to ensure that whatever is coming to you in your dream state is true, okay, that it aligns with divine truth. Get more sleep. Also, this is important when you are under spiritual attack, because if you're not taking care of your physical body when you're under physical attack or spiritual attack, then it becomes a physical attack, okay? So you want to make sure you're hydrated, you're getting good rest, you're eating good food, you're working out, okay? Get your blood flowing. That helps to move the energy so you can transmute it. Asia. There could be a connection to an Asian country here. Somebody might speak an Asian language. Somebody might like Asian food. There could be a Gemini involved here. Or somebody could just be acting on both ends of the spectrum. All right, they're dark and they're light. They could perhaps not be very balanced, because it's great to work with both ends of the spectrum, but you got to balance that shit. Okay, so yeah, there could be some of that. First house, the self, their mannerisms, their outward behavior. That's what somebody is obsessed with of you. They're obsessed with your appearance. They're obsessed with your beauty. They're obsessed with the way you present yourself, the way you talk. And so they try to do the same. 4141 on the timer. These 4s and 1s, I swear, 4144. They're obsessed with you and they want to be like you. I'm hearing that song, like Mike. I want to be like Mike. They just want to be like you. That was us 80s kids. I think it was in the 80s, a commercial with Michael Jordan. The stress is not worth it. So any stress that you've been feeling, that's what divine is lifting you up out of. Because these illusions, that anxiety that you might be feeling, like we started in the beginning of the reading, divine was saying, that's not your anxiety. Okay, leave that alone, because that's not yours. Identify it. Ground yourself. If you're feeling that anxiety, ground yourself. Take some deep breaths. Ground yourself. Distance yourself from those anxious thoughts. And just with that, taking those deep breaths and stepping outside of those thoughts can help you to realize that's not even me. You see? Control. This person wants complete and total control over your world. They're obsessed with it. That's why they came through as the King of Wands. That's how they're presenting themselves to you. They can't even help but present themselves in a controlling way when they're coming to you in their best way. You're going to peep all of that. Divine put a stop to it. That's right. So this person has been trying to come towards you, but divine is saying no. There's something that they will not be able to do. They will not be able to succeed with, because divine says absolutely not. Okay, you know, they're saying do the power of surrender, the power to surrender. I haven't used these in a long time. Oh. We're about to have some cards all over the table. Y'all, I have so many cards. I have to organize them in a different way. I really want to get like bookshelves or something. I already have a couple, but I need some more. Okay, so we're going to do the power to surrender, because I feel like divine is saying there's something here that needs to be let go of or surrendered, because it's really not even your worry. So right here we're saying surrender to creativity. So get your creative energy going if it's not already. Don't let any worries or any anxiety stop you from what you should be creating and from your inspiration. Don't let anything or anybody come in between you and your creative self, because that's your healing right there. Surrender to your full power. I love it. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing me to this deck, because this was the one. Okay? And look at that. You already had the Strength card. So that's already your vibe with the Lion energy. You might have significant Leo energy in your chart. You don't have to, but this is the vibe that's coming through. You are the king of the Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Perhaps you wanted to kind of disappear or stay off the radar of this person, but this person is on your radar. You were never on their radar because you don't cross into their space. You don't cross into their realm. They are obsessed with you. So no matter what you do, you could stay in your house all day and not contact anyone, not create anything. Of course, you're not going to do that. But even if you did, this person would be up in your window. Okay? That's just, this person is obsessed. Okay? They need help. So Divine is saying to allow yourself to align with your full power, your full potential, without any worries of this person, because Divine is saying that they have put a stop to it. Your ancestors are on it. Your spirit allies are on it. And so what they're doing is, it's like they're parting the Red Sea and allowing you to cross into your full creative power, your full creative zone, and not having to worry about this person, because this is you right here in your power, riding that lion. Okay? Doing the damn thing. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, beautiful being, for joining me and tuning into this reading. I hope that these messages brought you good vibes, clarity, and everything that you needed at this time. I appreciate you, and I love you, and I wish you peace, joy, and so many blessings. Take care.